Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment to shaping a revised land policy that will drive economic growth, protect the rights of all Ugandans, and preserve our precious natural resources. Today, we gather to discuss the draft, and we have already discussed it, the draft revised national land policy developed by experts in collaboration with the Ministry of Lands, Housing, and Urban Development. This revision is essential as it addresses many of the pressing challenges that have emerged over the past 10 years of implementation. Our objective is to create a policy that reflects the evolving needs of all Ugandans, particularly here in the regions of Ankole and Kigezi, where land issues are highly complex and dynamic. Ladies and gentlemen, land holds profound significance in our lives, not only economically, but also culturally, socially, and politically. It forms the bedrock of our livelihoods and is essential for agriculture, shelter, and community development. Yet, as you may be aware, we continue to face numerous challenges in these regions. These include increasing land disputes and conflicts on ranches, issues on uneducated freeholds that have now attracted tenants, escalating land grabbing and illegal evictions, negative effects of climate change, population pressures, urban expansion, and increasing demand for infrastructures have only intensified these issues. For many in these regions, these land conflicts have disrupted lives and created a climate of insecurity and uncertainty. Our work here is critical to tackling these challenges and ensuring that our land policy responds effectively to the needs of all stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, our goal with this revised national land policy is to leverage land as a fundamental resource for economic development and social stability.
There are a number of people who have complained about real estate agents because of their unscrupulous behavior, their misleading advertisements. They tell you that this structure is comprised of this, and that, and people buy properties when they are still at off-plan. And by the time the property is put on the market and finished, it is a different story. But also there are instances of misrepresentation. We've seen property agents who actually misrepresent. They tell you I'm the owner, and yet they are mere agents. We've also seen where agents are being used by other people. Because of that way of doing things, we all know of terrorism financing and money laundering, which thrives most in the real estate sector. So this bill, when enacted into law, it will be able to detect money laundering and also terrorist financing, because now every agent will be registered. They will be accountable persons. They will be required to have a record of the transactions they've dealt in that particular year. They will be licensed. So if you are not licensed, if you are not registered, you will not be authorized or even allowed to operate in the real estate business.
In terms of other things, you are looking at regulating and fees.
Chair, we can open the floor for plenary.
development.
I think if you look at SC, am I doing the same problem? Members, are you comfortable? We make it a bit cooler. Has some comment. I will request one of us to pass around the microphone. But by and personally, I feel we are moving in the right direction, and all the comments is to make sure that this bill becomes the best we can. Over to you, members. Thank you.
Practice of real estate business. Number 8, very
you can also help us with the 30 number.
Development business defined under subsection 3. Now, I think here we are exonerating a bit ambiguous. Everyone who becomes a developer starts by selling their own thing. But number 2, I think the law should apply to everyone the same way a real estate business act. So I think it should be applicable to everyone who is selling anything real estate. But also, some will masquerade as selling their own things and end up doing the malpractices that they are trying, or any other. You must follow the same rules, provided you're selling it for a profit and to the public. Thank you.
Commissioner is noting every input. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Daniel Castle. Town clerks on team. The law is localized. Because for us as local government, especially in the area of administration, management and regulation, at the level of the minister, commissioner, and most of these real estates are in local government. So the law needs to capture something.
Recently, we have been having issues of licensing at the center. Licenses being given at the center, and when these pay, especially the trading licenses. We have the banks, we have the pharmaceutical, but recently the Attorney General guided that the local governments have the mandate, have the powers for looking at operational permits. If someone has paid a license at the center, you can also charge operational permits. That's your response.
Thank you very much. My name is Herbert Shabe, but I haven't seen where the practitioners are being incentivized or given incentive in terms of finance, in terms of other things. You are looking at regulating and fees. But a real estate firm, a real estate agent, and a salesperson. Most of these, a salesperson, a real estate agent, work under a firm. So I wanted to get clearance on who registered, how is the firm registered, how is a real estate agent registered, and a salesperson.
The real estate bill, a journey that began 13. Finally, we see some light. With the consultations now, the real estate bill 2024, we are seeing the draft coming out. We are also seeing that they have taken time to incorporate what the sector wants to see. They've taken time to deal with the unscrupulous dealers. All that is going to be catered for. They have also involved the real estate developers in this bill. So we are happy and look forward to having this law in place.
I have loved that under public trust and over public trust over natural resources, we consider the objective and guiding principles of the Constitution, Objective 8, Senior Council will guide, but in practice we take it as a grand, actually that is the grand norm of the Constitution, because even the Constitution derives all other articles therefrom. It is specific. If time was allowing, I would have maybe pointed on it for benefit of others in the House. If anyone has the Constitution near, I didn't move with mine, you could get it for us. But it says, I think I have it here, I would love to read it verbatim, and then you see that with Uganda, legislation is okay. Everything is okay. The only challenge for me and my team is about enforcement, really. Because the objective says that provision of adequate... No. Just a moment. Yeah, it says protection of natural resources. The state shall protect important natural resources, including land. The law has defined land. I will not take you there. Land is, in the skies, on the ground, and then underneath. There is a plethora of authorities to that effect. So it shall protect important natural resources, including land, water, wetlands, minerals, oil, fauna, and flora on behalf of the people of Uganda. Any other legislation or article has a root in that objective and guiding principle. And therefore, I don't think there is any aspect of natural resource that's not covered under that. So for me, that's where, for the group, that's why based and said that legislation is okay, and specifically for this item, it is a question of enforcement. And these were our observations. One, we said that, Honorable Minister, and this is practicable, that each district should at least have an environmental police desk. I am aware there is environmental police. I see it in Kampala. Even at the region, I'm aware, Honorable RCC, but I wonder why in Mitoma you have this police officer who has never had a training in natural resources, and you expect him to be handling these aspects. So therefore, we recommended that, that there be a police desk, environmental police desk, at least on every district. Then there is the usual rhetoric, the song of the day of underfunding. That is a daily song. Every person raised it. That the district natural resource directorate is underfunded. And therefore, if there is a way, Honorable Minister, you should really add some. For us, land boards, whenever we sit, they pay us, how much? 50,000? 200,000. And you brought the services nearer to the people, but now the servants are not well facilitated. So another aspect was that this was raised yesterday, Madam Doctor, that marking out the buffer zones and availing the wetland atlas. So emphasis, or rather repetition is for emphasis in this regard.